Greetings, guardians of the sacred balance. You are the ones who hold the sky up to the ground, balancing on the delicate thread of diplomacy. You are accustomed to smoothing things over and putting on a mask of all is well while cities crumble within. But today, the stars have tired of your game. Do you feel that cold draft? It is the wind of change that is blowing into your decorated world. For a long time, you have paid for outer peace with inner war. You have betrayed yourselves to preserve relationships that have long since become a sham. But the scales have overflowed. The mechanism of justice that has been dormant within you has been activated. No more gray areas, only black and white. Right now, many of you are feeling a physical lump in your throat, a block in your throat chakra. You are having difficulty swallowing, and your voice may tremble. This is your body screaming that it has reached its limit of lies. You can no longer physically tolerate the presence of someone who devalues you or simply consumes your light. Previously, you found excuses. He'll change. You have to be patient. Now, these excuses crumble to dust. You look at your partner and see not a loved one, but a stranger occupying your space. It's a state of cold, glassy detachment. This isn't resentment. This is the end. The astrological mechanics of this breakup are fatal. Your ruler, Venus, is in sharp conflict with Pluto, the planet of cleansers. This aspect works like a surgical laser. It burns away everything dead. For Libra, this is a painful process because you hate endings. But Pluto puts an end to it. A bold, bloody end. Now the universe presents you with a fait accompli. Either you cut away the gangrene yourself, or it will infect your entire body. This conversation, which you've been replaying in your head but are afraid to start, is already scripted. It cannot be avoided. In the coming days, you will speak words that will destroy your old prison. You initiate a conversation from which there will be no turning back. This will be the moment when the convenient person disappears and the judge steps onto the stage, cold, impartial, with an iron sword in hand. You won't make a scene. You will simply pronounce the verdict, and that verdict is freedom. But I must warn you about a mental trap: the fear of being bad. Libras are dependent on social approval. Your greatest nightmare is hearing things like, "You're selfish. You betrayed us." Your brain will feed you the sweet poison of doubt. Maybe we can still mend this? This is the lie of fear. If you succumb to this manipulation now and swallow your truth again, you will be sentencing yourself to years of depression. Don't try to be good for the executioner. Your task now is to be honest with yourself. We're delving into the anatomy of this fateful moment. To understand what's happening to you, imagine a scale whose scales have been oscillating up and down for years, causing you to feel seasick. You've tried to balance someone else's darkness with your light, someone else's irresponsibility with your patience. But now, the mechanism has jammed. One scale has abruptly sunk under the weight of irrefutable facts, while the other has soared, freed from illusions. A frightening, ringing silence descends within you. This is the death of doubt. For Libras, whose nature is woven from dialogue and hesitation, this stasis is a sign of irreversible transformation. You no longer ask, "What if?" You know how it is. Physically, this process will feel like glass wall syndrome. Being next to someone who was part of your life just yesterday, you will suddenly feel as if an impenetrable vacuum separates you. You see their lips moving, hear sounds, but the meaning doesn't reach you. The emotional umbilical cord has been severed. You may be overcome by a sudden shudder, your nervous system's reaction to the release of tension you've been carrying for years, your lower back, the kidney area, a vulnerable spot for Libra, which has long ached from the psychosomatic burden of, "I'm carrying this relationship on my own," will suddenly relax. But instead of lightness, rigidity will set in. Your spine will turn into a steel rod. You'll stop slouching, trying to appear smaller and more comfortable. You'll straighten your shoulders, and this gesture will become the first act of a war for your independence. The conversation itself will unfold, not according to the rules of drama, but according to the laws of a tribunal. Libra is the sign of exaltation of Saturn, the planet of law and karma. At this moment, you become not a hysterical woman smashing dishes, but the supreme judge reading out the verdict. The trigger will be a small thing, not a major betrayal that's already been experienced and forgiven, but some mundane detail, a forgotten request, a rude tone, an indifferent look. This small thing will be the last drop of mercury that closes the circuit. You'll understand. I won't waste another second on this. Your main instruction for this conversation? One-way communication protocol. Libras are accustomed to dialogue. You are a master at listening and understanding the other side. Forbid yourself this. There is no other side in this conversation. There is only your will. You don't debate. You don't accept excuses. You don't discuss try again options. You simply inform your partner of the new state of reality. Use short, clipped phrases, devoid of adjectives. We're done. I'm leaving. This decision is final. Every word you say should fall like a stone into water, leaving no ripples. The moment you start explaining why, you've lost. Explaining is an invitation to bargaining, and bargaining is inappropriate here. A partner accustomed to your gentleness will try to drag you into the familiar vortex of manipulation. They'll play on your pity, accuse you of cruelty, or conversely, suddenly become perfect. View this as a theatrical performance for which you've already thrown away your ticket. A particular danger lies in trying to remain friends. For Libras, this is a classic way to soften the blow, to sweeten the pill. Don't you dare do this. Offering friendship now is an attempt to preserve the corpse of a relationship in your living room, simply covering it with a pretty rag. It will begin to decompose and poison your life with the stench of the past. You must perform a complete amputation. Delete their contacts, block them on social media, delete joint photos. This isn't childhood, it's soul hygiene. You can't begin a new chapter while the ink of the previous story is smeared across the pages. The struggle with your inner fear will be brutal. Your greatest demon is the fear of loneliness. Libra is a paired sign. You feel whole only in the reflection of the other. At the moment of separation, you'll feel like you're disappearing, like you're nothing without your partner. This is a lie of your wounded ego. The truth is, all this time you've been alone together, and this is the most terrible loneliness imaginable. Now, you're not walking into a void, you're walking toward yourself. For the first time in a long time, you'll be able to hear your own desires, unclouded by someone else's "I want." Remember the phenomenon of aesthetic disgust. During a breakup, you'll suddenly see your partner without the filters of infatuation. You'll notice how poorly they eat, how stupid their jokes are, how shallow they're thinking. You'll be struck by the ugliness of the situation you've been living in. Don't be afraid of this feeling of disgust. It's a healthy psychological reaction that helps you detach. Use this disgust as fuel. It will help you not look back when you close the door behind you. You are the sign of the aesthetic, and you no longer agree to live in the ugly backdrop of unhappy love. You deserve beauty. And this beauty begins with a clean slate. We're moving from theory to practice. A decision made internally is just a loaded gun. Now you have to pull the trigger in the real world, where people, habits, and obligations are tightly woven. The universe will begin to test your resolve, throwing up scenarios specifically designed to crack the Libra psyche. You must recognize these traps firsthand to navigate them with the grace of an icebreaker. The first and most dangerous scenario is the demonic demo. As soon as you announce the decision to break up or begin coldly distancing yourself, your partner or toxic colleague instantly perceives a threat of resource loss. And a miracle will occur. They will become perfect. They will begin to do what you've been asking for years. Bring flowers, help around the house, listen to you, promise mountains of gold. For Libras, who so love harmony and beauty, this is a terrible temptation. You will want to believe that he's figured it all out, that love has won. This is a lie. This isn't transformation, it's manipulative mimicry. The predator dons sheep's clothing to trick the prey into opening the pen. Remember, people don't change overnight out of fear of loss. If you buy into this show now and stay, hell will return in a month, but it will be 3 times hotter because your partner will seek revenge on you for the fear you forced them to endure. Your reaction to flowers and promises. should be 0. View it as cheap props in a play that's been taken off the stage. The second scenario is public tribunal. Libra is a social sign. You care about what people will say. You fear judgment, gossip, and the loss of your reputation as a good person. This is where the system will strike. Mutual friends, relatives, or colleagues will start pressuring you. You're such a beautiful couple. Don't rush into things. Think about your children, business. You're going crazy with money. They'll try to blame you for the collapse of the perfect picture you've been maintaining. At this point, you should activate diplomatic immunity mode. You don't have to account to the public for what's going on behind the scenes. Your life isn't a democracy, and there will be no voting. Use a shield. This is my personal decision, and it's not up for discussion. Don't make excuses. The more you explain, the weaker you appear. Silence and a mysterious half-smile are Libra's best weapons. Let them gossip. Leos don't care what sheeple think. The third scenario is material blackmail. Libras value comfort and the aesthetics of everyday life. A breakup often threatens the loss of their usual standard of living, housing, or financial stability. Your partner may start manipulating you with money. Who needs you without me? You'll be left with nothing. Here, you must demonstrate the sternness of a Spartan. If the price of your freedom is losing your apartment, car, or some of your money, pay it. Consider it a ransom from karma. Consider it the price of entry into a new life. The paradox is that as soon as Libra stops clinging to things and chooses themselves, the universe, through Venus, instantly compensates for the losses, sending new income opportunities or new patrons. But first, you must demonstrate that your soul is not for sale for square meters. Be prepared to walk into the void with one suitcase, but with your head held high. Your pride is your main currency now. Pay attention to your body's reaction, especially your skin and kidneys. In the coming days, severe rashes, allergies, or swelling are possible. Don't be alarmed. This is a powerful psychosomatic cleansing. The toxin of lies with which you've been poisoning yourself for years is being released through the skin. Your body is shedding its comfortable doll shell. Help it. Drink more pure water, cut out sugar and alcohol. You need clarity of mind. And most importantly, beware of your pity for the torturer. Libras tend to justify their tormentors, finding the bright side in them. He had a difficult childhood. He's just tired? Stop. You're not a rehabilitation center or a psychotherapist for adults. Every minute spent feeling sorry for someone who's destroying you is a betrayal of the one who awaits you in the future, and they're waiting for you. Venus is already preparing a meeting for you, but she can't bring a new guest while your heart is occupied with the corpse of an old relationship. Free up your chair. You're entering a zone of turbulence, but remember, the plane shakes the most during takeoff. You're not falling. You're gaining altitude. We have reached the finale of this drama. The curtain falls, but instead of applause, you hear a ringing, crystalline silence. This is the most important sound in your life. It is the sound of your liberation. What you feel now is not the emptiness of loss, but the sterile cleanliness of a space ready for new decor. You, Libra, have spent your entire life searching for the perfect partner to feel whole. But the truth Pluto revealed to you is brutal and beautiful. Your wholeness does not depend on the presence of the other side. You are not half. You are the one. You are the vertical. You are the sword, which for so long disguised itself as a velvet ribbon. Recognize this moment of transition. You are no longer a victim of circumstances or a hostage to the moods of others. You are the architect of your reality. You are reclaiming your right to selfishness. For Libra, the word selfish has always been a dirty word, but today we are shifting the polarity. Healthy egoism is the hygiene of the soul. It's the ability to say, I don't like this, and I won't tolerate it, without feeling guilty. You'll see your appearance change. That steel gleam will appear in your eyes, the kind that makes people sit up straight in your presence. You become a treasured artifact, dreading touching it with dirty hands. Your inaccessibility is no longer a game. It's your new standard of quality. Now, we must consolidate this state on a physical level. Libra is an air sign, but is ruled by Venus, which loves tangible symbols. We need a ritual that visualizes the severing of neural connections with the past. We will perform the Nemesis Scissors ritual. This is an act of surgically cutting a karmic knot. Ritual: Nemesis Scissors. This ritual should be performed in complete solitude. It requires aesthetics and determination. Artifacts: find a thread in your home. It should be black or dark, a symbol of heaviness, rot, something that weighs you down. Also, take your sharpest scissors, place them in front of you. Visualization: sit comfortably and close your eyes. Take the thread in your hands and stretch it taut between the thumbs and forefingers of both hands. Imagine that this thread is not just cotton. It is a channel through which energy, joy, beauty, and youth were drained from you. Remember the face of the person with whom you are severing ties. Recall all the pain, humiliation, and lies. Channel all these memories into this thread. Let it mentally heavier. Verdict: open your eyes. Looking at the taut thread, say aloud, in the cold voice of a judge reading the death sentence to a relationship: the trial is over. The debt is paid. I declare this union dissolved in all worlds and times. I take back my energy. I return your destiny to you. Between us is air. Between us is ice. Freedom. Execution: take the scissors and, with one sharp movement, cut the thread down the middle. Hear the sound. Snip. This is the sound of a chain breaking. Disposal: you are left with two pieces. Never, do you hear? Never tie them together or place them next to each other. Throw one piece in the kitchen trash can, the other in the toilet, or in the trash can outside. They should end up in different elements, in different places. This symbolizes that your paths have diverged forever. Immediately after this, open the window. Take a deep breath of fresh air. You will feel your lungs expand, as if a concrete slab has been lifted from your chest. This is the first breath of your new life. And now, to record this act of sovereignty in the information space, so that the universe understands that you are not joking, you must leave your manifesto. This is your signature on the Declaration of Independence. Write the code phrase in the comments. In all caps, no emojis, no hesitation. I choose myself. Let these 3 words be your shield from any manipulation. Let me know that Libra has awakened. Let me know that you are free.